Hello, boys and girls. Here I am on this beautiful sunny day, listening to my birds outside and my 6 bird feeders. Mr. Erkin and I are passionate bird lovers. That's why I decided to make that bird packet for you guys. We have a bird house with a family of little sparrows growing inside. They just hatch from their eggs, and their mommy is feeding them all the time. So it's just been we just love birds and we enjoy their God's creation. So I decided that I would read this book to you today. It has to do with birds. It's called Feathers for Lunch. It's written by Lois Ehlert. She is an amazing author and illustrator, and you've read some of her books before, I'm sure. But her illustrations are cool. And what's cool about them too is that she loves to make double spreads. So here, even her cover is a double spread. You see a cardinal on top, kind of zooming in on the cat here. Also, she likes to label her things. So if she were going to label this, she would put a little word here that says cardinal. Or she might put another word over here that says fuchsia, because she likes to label her plants. So be looking for those in this story called Feathers for Lunch. There's the title page, and I'm going to hold it back here so you can see the pictures really well. Feathers for Lunch by Lois Ehlert. There's the cat. And there's it looks like it might be a wren. We have a lot of wrens at our house. There's your title page. Uh-oh, the door is left open a crack. I wonder what's going on there. I just see the tip of the cat's tail. My cat is out and he won't come back. This says geranium plant. See how she labels she'll label all her birds, all of her plants. He's looking for lunch, something new. Guess what this says? American robin. That's the kind of bird. Ooh. A spicy treat for today's menu. Oh, a little rhyme here. This says blue jay. And this says jay, jay, jay. Interesting feather right there. Oh, there's another feather down here. Be paying attention to the feathers. His food is in a can, is tame and mild. There's the northern cardinal. What cheer, 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 the cardinal says. And there's the bleeding heart. This one says forsythia branch. We have some of those in our school garden on the outdoor playground. Those yellow flowers are forsythias. So he's gone out for something wild. So mild, in a can it would be mild, but he's going out for a wild lunch. And there's the wren. We have a bunch of wrens around our house. That says house wren. This says apple tree branch. He's snooping and sneaking. Those birds sure look good. That's a woodpecker right there. Double spread. So he's kind of looking at those birds. And here's another feather over here. Each page looks like there's a feather dropping from each bird. If he could catch one, he'd eat it. He would. You know, cats would probably like to chase after a bird. And they might, even if they catch it, they might just eat it. It's true. But every time you see these words jingle, jingle, you know that the cat is on the move. If you have a cat and you want to know where he's at, you put a little bell around his neck, and then you can locate him when he's lost. And that's what this says, jingle, jingle. Oh, and this says tulip. This one is a red-winged blackbird. I wonder why they call it a red-winged blackbird. Guess because he's a blackbird with a red wing. But when his bell jingles, birds call a loud warning. That's the oriole. Those are lilac bushes there. So the jingling bell around his neck is giving him away. Big cat got out early this morning. That's the warning. Those are mourning doves. You probably see them around your house. But cats can't fly, and they can't soar. So the birds have an advantage. Cats can roam and jump around and run around, but birds can fly to escape. That's called a northern flicker. There's another feather right there. And birds know what their wings are for. So They can't, yep, he's trying to get them, but they're flying away. Ooh, look at that sweet hummingbird up there, using its little pointy beak to get into that flower for some sweet nectar. So he keeps prowling, hoping for a munch. Well, there they are at a bird bath. I have a bird bath at my house too. They love getting a drink, and they like splashing in the water there to get a refresh. But all he catches are feathers for lunch. And it looks like somebody caught him. The owner found him, followed the jingle on his bell, and all he caught was feathers. Didn't catch anything else. That's, I guess, why they call it Feathers for Lunch, because he didn't catch anything but feathers. Now, what's cool about this book is that if you go to the back, you'll see all different kinds of bird facts about the birds that were in the book, in the story. So if you go to the library and you look for this book, this is like a little bonus section. All these different facts about the birds that were in the book. That's just a fun book. So we hope that you're enjoying your unit, your theme on birds. I certainly enjoyed getting it together for you. And we ask you to go out and see if you can find some birds yourself. And enjoy this wonderful weather. God bless you guys. Bye-bye.